Okay, casted bowcraft here today. Here's a takedown bow that I made. A hickory long bow, 66 inches from end to end. This bow draws, I think, 50 pounds at 28 inches. I put a canvas backing on the back of the bow and camouflaged it. This is now my second takedown bow that I've made. The first one that I made, I think I posted it earlier last week or so, ended up cracking. And the reason for that is because when I cut the tenon part of the limb, I made the cut too far into the working part of the handle, and as I pulled it back, the bottom limb cracked. It didn't crack inside the fiberglass socket. It cracked down here because it was too thin. So that one failed. But anyway, this is the second bow I made, and I don't really like the way it came out. I mean, it shoots and everything, but what happens is I've got this. I made the tenon here a little bit different as far as the cut is concerned. I didn't go from end to end. I came up a little bit and then I cut made the angle inside because I wanted more of the handle, or more of this part of the handle, to be contained within the socket. But what happens is when I bend the bow, it slips out. So that was a big bummer. As far as I'm concerned, then that particular design for this particular bow failed, and I wanted to throw it away. But what I did is I salvaged the bow, and let's see here. I ended up just getting a hardwood dowel and drilling a hole through the handle here, and inserting the dowel so that it'll hold the bow together and it can bend. So it goes right into the leather handle there, and the bow can now be strung and braced without popping out of the socket. Anyway, I'm going to get ready to string the bow right now and give it a few test shots. Maybe I'm going to give this bow to somebody. I don't know. I don't like the way this whole thing came out, and I think I'm just going to make another one. But anyway, I'm going to string this up right now and shoot a few. Okay, I've got the bow braced, and you can see it's pretty solid as far as the handle. There's no play in there at all. Because the bow is under tension, it kind of locks everything in place within the fiberglass socket. So we're going to take a couple of shots and see how it goes. Okay, so I'm going to shoot the bow now. I was just getting the camera set up and everything, but I'm going to go ahead and shoot this bow right now and see how it works. Pretty good. pretty solid. The bow still works. I mean, you could certainly go hunting with this thing. My only problem is it didn't come out the way I wanted it to come out. I didn't want to have to use a pin to keep everything together, and I really wanted to, the leather handle and all the finish work to come out better than it did. But since the socket and the tenon didn't work out quite as I had hoped, I didn't spend too much time making it pretty. I just wanted to get it done and over with so I can get on to the next bow. But anyway, this thing certainly does work. If there's anybody out there who wants to buy it, let me know and I'll sell it to you. If not, I'll just keep it for myself, or I'll give it to a friend of mine, and we'll see how he likes it. But anyway, it's a 50-pound bow, so you could certainly go hunting with it. You could take it down and put it in your quiver, and transport it easier than a whole longbow. But I guess that's the whole reason for making a takedown bow, so you can take it apart. Anyway, so there you go, Cash Took Bowcraft. Thanks for watching. Oh, I almost forgot. I also made, to go along with that bow, a takedown arrow. I just inserted a screw in here and made it so I could screw it together, and put 2 or 3 of these arrows in your backpack along with that takedown bow, and you got yourself a little compact camp bow and some camp arrows just to bring with your when you're going out camping around in the woods. And if you're not planning, or if archery or bow hunting is not going to be your primary reason for being out in the woods, you can certainly take these down, take the bow apart and just leave them in your pack or whatever, and when the opportunity presents itself, you can certainly put everything together and do what you want with the bow. But like I said, if there's something, if you're going out in the woods and you're just bringing the bow and an arrow, takedown arrows, as a secondary activity, you can certainly be able to take them down and pack them up and use them, if the opportunity came up. Either that, you could just bring a regular full-size bow and regular arrows. But anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm going to shoot this out of that bow and see how it works. So it worked. That arrow felt just a little bit heavy for a 50-pound bow. This is a 2117 arrow, but it flew pretty straight. I'm only shooting from 7 yards away or so, but anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my takedown arrow that I made to go with my takedown bow. Thanks.